downtown city of Pittsburgh. The button pusher. Y'all know. Got my man Lyrical Pistol. What's good, brother?
What it do? What it do?
How you feeling today, man?
Good. I'm good. Out here enjoying the day.
Oh, it's beautiful out here today, isn't it?
Yeah, city of Pittsburgh, you know what I'm saying? It's popping off Market Square. Police riding around, but ain't nothing going on.
I'm excited. I'm very excited. I've seen your post on Facebook. I've seen your music in Clash of the Titans, yo, man. For me, for y'all. Now I give my best. I give my all. Hey, yo, that joint right there, it just brought that, it hit something in me. Brought the tears in my eyes because you see a lot of people rhyming about, yeah, I love my city and I love this and that. But when you listen to the music, all you hear is the haters. And haters get more credit than people in love. So let's talk about Clash of the Titans. How you came up with the concept to that, and who shot that video? Because it was really dope.
Well, my man Malcolm King Mine said he shot the video, and pretty much the concept behind it was just like, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, all this stuff, you know what I mean, the cars and the jewels and everything, that's all well and good. But us as MCs and stuff, if you're not doing it for the people you love and the ones you care about, who's you really doing it for? And that's my whole thing, you know what I'm saying? I do it for my kids to make sure I'm not shining, but they shining. Like, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? So when I came up with the concept of that song, that was the whole thing for you, for y'all. I was talking about them, my family, my supporters, my loved ones, my city. Like anybody that's rocking with the boy, you know what I'm saying? For you and for y'all, I'm gonna give everything I got. And that's
what's up. That's what's up. Now, it's crazy because we always talk about Pittsburgh this, Pittsburgh that, Pittsburgh this, but there's a really part of the quote-unquote Pittsburgh hip-hop scene that's not Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand that. You rep 412, you rep 724. That's Pennsylvania. So let's talk about Pennsylvania hip-hop. Tell everybody where you from, where you reign from, and what's your scene like out there.
Well, I hail from Beaver County, you know what I'm saying? A&B, Ambridge, stand up, you know what I'm saying? Shout out 724. But, you know what I'm saying? I seen out there's a lot of hungry cats out there. There's a lot of people out there that want it, you know what I mean? And some of us are known more than others, but the ones that aren't known that well, you know what I mean? They deserve just as much credit as anybody that is known from out there, because, you know what I'm saying, there are some nice cats in Beaver County, like straight up, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, when you hear Beaver County, you think of cats like me, you think of cats like Braille Mac, you think of cats like Michael Nova Rankin, you think of cats like Born Ready, you know what I'm saying? But under
SBR about the buttons, he'll tell you. He'll tell you.
Yeah, that's my dude, that's my dude. But under that, man, there are so many other nice cats out there, you know what I'm saying? My man HD, my man Wall, Jay Dillard, IML Guapo. There are so many nice artists out there that aren't getting to shine like that because, you know what I mean, from what I see out there's more cats that spit real than there are that spit, you know what I'm saying, commercial. The ones that spit commercial, you know, they get the recognition and all that, but at the end of the day, it's are you really living what you spit? You know what I'm saying? If you're spitting something that I can't see, I can't rock with you.
Hey, Mel J said it back in the day. You weren't allowed to talk about what you didn't have. So let's get into the comparison of the real and the commercial, because I know cats is hungry. You know what I'm saying? And like I asked Ismail Muhammad on his interview, you know, you got these guys who be like, well, if I just put my dream out there, you gotta speak it to materialize it. All right, so at what point do you think speaking something to materialize it and straight fronting, when does that line get crossed in your opinion?
I mean, there's a difference between, like, you know what I'm saying, speaking it into existence and then just telling yourself, you know what I mean, filling yourself up with pipe dreams. Like if you speak it, you got to be about it. You can't just speak it. You can't say, oh, I'm gonna be the nicest in the city, or I'm gonna be famous, or y'all gonna support me. You have to give them a reason to want to support you. You have to give people a reason to want you to be famous. Like, you can't just feel you're famous. You have to put in the footwork. You have to go and shake hands and kiss babies and all that political good stuff, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I try to do, like, you know what I mean?
So is your goal to be signed by a major or indie? Do you think you can do it yourself and just get like distribution? What is your goal for this? What's your goal?
My overall goal is, like, you know what I mean, majors and that's nowhere in my vocabulary. Like, I don't think about majors. My ideal group of people to work with are people that have the same vision as me, that want to put out good music, soulful music, like what I grew up on. Like, you know what I mean? I could throw a rock at any song that was out back in the day when I was a young boy, and I could literally close my eyes and picture that ghetto, open my eyes and look and see it in real life. Like nowadays it's about the cars and the bitches and the bottles and like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's a given. Tell me what your life is like. If you wake up smoking a Newport, or if you wake up asking for deuce on a Newport, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
that's real talk.
It really is, exactly. Let me know what it really is.
So what do you think about, you know, again, I asked some of these interviews, I kind of asked the same question because I'm gauging our scene. And again, I went to the Puma Awards and I didn't see you out there. Why?
I definitely wanted to get out there, just not even on some trying to win an award type joint, just to network with people. But you know, we all walk different walks of life, and sometimes we can't make what we would like to make it to. I'll definitely be at the next one for sure.
So it is something that you think is worth the support from you and your camp, and something you think is beneficial to the 724 and 412 hip hop scene?
As for 724, you know what I mean, Beaver County is definitely beneficial because you can't get on unless you rule your background, you know what I mean, your backyard. So in order for you to be as famous as you want to be, your people got to know who you is. Like there's a lot of people that know who I am out in Beaver County, but there might not be that many people up here. So for me to even be acknowledged at the Pumas or be recognized at the Pumas, I take that as an advantage, as, you know what I'm saying, that's a way for me to get plugged in with people that on a normal basis I wouldn't see, meet, run into, or none of that. So, you know what I'm saying, I definitely think it's beneficial to a cat from 724. I can't say the same for 412, but as for out there, it's definitely a good thing, and you know what I mean, I would love to be a part of it, and you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna grind hard this year, and hopefully your boy...
Yeah, that's what's up. I'll nominate you! Nominate Pistol! Lyrical Pistol! Now, you know, we were talking right before we got into the actual interview part, we were talking about your name. And I see some of the things that you post on Facebook, and it be the real, like, I was like, he gotta do real spit, he gotta do it, because his real talk is real shit, you know, and it was like, you know, why is he calling his name himself Pistol? Pistol has such a negative connotation to it, and I didn't think that your name was giving you enough respect for some of the stuff that comes out of your mouth. So you decided to change it to Lyrical Pistol, which I like. But let's break down your name, why you started out with Pistol, and why you changed it to Lyrical Pistol.
Pistol pretty much was, you know what I'm saying, from a young boy into a man. That was because I've always been, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote hot-headed or whatever you call it. So you know what I'm saying, I pop off. So that's how it originated. But the whole lyrical concept came in because I had shows and stuff that I could have did that people told me they didn't want me there because they felt my name brought a negative vibe to it, as to you hear what I'm saying, and it's far from that, like, you know what I mean. So it was like, okay, they saying this pistol ain't working, you know what I'm saying, and everybody's always called me lyrical. So it's like Lyrical Pistol, you know what I mean. I spit words of knowledge that bang like bullets. So, you know what I'm saying, it kind of went hand in hand. Made the paperwork official, you know what I'm saying? Official,
you heard that, paperwork. I love that because that shows, you know, a lot of people in hip hop, even when you listen to people like Jay-Z, you can see his growth in life. But when you listen to his music, he's not necessarily talking about how much he changed. So I applaud you, young man, because that shows not only your growth in your life as a man, but in your music. So now that, look, I'm acknowledging that I was at this point, and now I've grown to this point, so I'm going to change the name. It's hard to change your name. It's hard when people know you as one entity, and you go and start calling yourself something else. That's like, yo, you just broke your brand.
Times I was, you know what I mean, a couple people told me, and it was like, you know what I mean, if they don't like my name, then they ain't, you know what I'm saying, like on some not thinking. And then once I actually sat down and thought about it, like I could be doing bigger and better shows if I just adjusted a little. It's not changing, it's adjusting, you know what I mean. That's what hustlers do. Regardless of how you hustle, legit or illegit, we have to adjust to the day and time and recession and all this. So, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that excellent. Y'all heard that? You heard that? If your pot ain't boiling, time to put some different kind of fire to make that thing blow. It's that simple. That's the nature of the beast. Like, people don't understand what the process of growth. So, you know, you better get the CD. So let's talk about this. You got 14 jams on here, which is unheard of these days. You know what I'm saying?
Surprised by that. A couple people got it. They like, oh, you got 14? Usually people give 7, 8. Like, how can you really taste, you know what I'm saying? How can you get a good taste if you don't get a full, you know what I'm saying?
Most CDs, you're going to listen to one track.
Exactly. And if you listen to more than one track, all the other tracks sound exactly the same.
Now, who did the production on this album here?
My man Nick. He's out, you know what I'm saying, out my way, Inner Tube Studios, you know what I mean? That's my dude. But we get in the studio and we make magic, like, you know what I'm saying? He's been doing this for like 23 years, so, you know what I'm saying, not only is he nice at what he does, but he gives me words of wisdom and, you know what I'm saying, and good feedback, and, you know what I'm saying, we take it and we run with it. But when we link up, it's definitely magic every time.
Now, are you down to do collaborate? Let me ask you this. Who would you like to collaborate with in 412-724 scene, and then like just on an industry type level?
412, I would definitely love to get on a jam with Young and Voorhees. Cause you know what I'm saying, like I just listening to his music, I feel like he gets it. Like, you know what I'm saying, we understand the same things and this, that, and the third. Out my way, you know what I'm saying, I'm really trying to do a jam with Braille Mac, because he's another one that's, you know what I'm saying, like me personally, I'll do a jam with anybody that's actually talking about something. Like if you're just talking about bottles and all that, like, you know what I'm saying, like it's cool to put a jam in there to party to, but if every song is about Molly and this, that, and the third, like I don't do that, I don't mess with that. So, you know what I'm saying, I can't really get on a jam with you. You know what I'm saying, if I did get on the jam with you, it wouldn't be genuine what I'm spitting, and I'm all about, you know what I mean, I want to be genuine as possible. Like I try to not sound like anybody or anything like that. And as for in the league, I would definitely like to do a song, not too many people might know him, but Big Crit and Currency. I would like to, like, just they vibes and beats and music and just the vision.
We sending them this. Now y'all pay attention. All right, now, so, you know, do you make music that you don't mind your kids listening to?
Yes, I definitely, I wouldn't say the language part is as much as what I would like them to hear, but as for the realness of music, especially what's playing today, yeah, I definitely like my kids. Like my daughter, she can sing a couple of my songs, not word for word, but as for like hook wise and just understand that's a good song. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not
like, how do they feel about you? Like, are they like your #1 fans, or like are they just like, oh, okay, I like that song?
My son don't really. He does his own thing. But my daughter, my oldest daughter, and my youngest daughter, they're you know what I'm saying, my youngest daughter, she just turned 2, and she'll, as clear as she can sing it, she'll sing like Clash of the Titans hook. Like she loves that song. My daughter, she loves Love the Sound. She loves Back on the Scene. Like, you know what I mean? So when I do a song, sometimes when we're riding, I'll put it in just to see the reaction from them. Like, you know what I'm saying? If my kids vibe with it, we good.
Good. All right, so we're going to jump back into the 724 scene real quick. We want to talk about the promotion out there as far as promoters go, showcases. Do you see a lack of opportunities for people to perform in that area? And if you do, how would you suggest changing that?
There's definitely a lack of performing. That's like, you know what I mean, that's one of my downfalls as to why it took me so long to get out here, because for so long people out there, they didn't, barring the people that actually really did it, nobody had studios and nobody made beats. Now you can walk up the block and everybody's making beats and is in the studio. So, you know what I'm saying? But the one thing that would definitely have to change out that way, out my way for the venues and all that, would have to be, you know what I'm saying, every time we have a venue or something, we don't have to act up. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with keeping it real, but keeping it humble at the same time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could punch somebody in the mouth every time I'm at the club, but I'm there to have a good time. So, you know what I'm saying? Why is all that necessary? And that's why we don't have that many venues. Like the venues we did have got shut down because of people fighting and you know, smoking and not respecting the rules.
Yeah, I get that, because I was actually working with Lenati's out there for a minute, and they had a spot down the street down there that got shot up, and next thing you know, shots rang out at Lenati's, and it was like, are you serious? Like the drive out here is tremendous to begin with, and then we come way out here, and this is what we got to deal with. So tighten up, people. Tighten up, 724. Tighten up. All right, now tell everybody where they can find not only this, but you can find this video in rotation on jpbtv.com. Shameless plug, but tell everybody where they can find your music, and if they want to book you, how can they get in touch with you?
You can find the music on, you know what I'm saying, you can hit my Reverb Nation page up. Everything is a free download, you know what I'm saying, official Lyrical Pistol, you know what I'm saying. You can get it to SoundCloud, that's the same difference. Everything's a free download, official Lyrical Pistol. Check out the webpage, Lyrical Pistol. We're doing some upgrades to it, so August 4th is going to be the launch of www.com, officiallyricalpistol.com, you know what I'm saying, so y'all can get at me there. And as for like booking and stuff, you get at me at pistolsup1@yahoo.com, pistolsup1@gmail.com, you know what I'm saying, and I'm always checking my emails or whatever, and that's definitely how you can get at me. Get at me on the book, you know what I'm saying, Lyrical Pistol, that's the fan page, you know what I'm saying.
Be careful on the book, it cheer you up. Now, you know, I only ask certain people this question because I desire to have a real answer, and some people just can't answer it. But you got kids running around here right now. You got kids at the crib, and you got some kids that are good, you got some kids that are just bad, and you got some kids that are caught in the middle. What would you say to the babies that are caught in the middle, kind of don't know, you know, which way to go? What type of encouragement would you give them as far as changing this pattern of murder in our hoods?
I would tell them, you know what I'm saying, get active, do something. Like, you know what I'm saying, when I was in high school, I was a decent recruit for basketball, this, that, and the third. Like, had I did the right things, I might would be in a different place right now. But you know, I feel like everything happens for a reason. Right. But had I had an outlet to do something, like had the music scene been like it is now back then, I'd probably wouldn't even be here right now, you know what I'm saying? So
I like you here.
I would definitely tell them, you know what I'm saying, stay focused, don't ever let nobody tell you what you can and can't do, unless it's your mom or dad, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, sky's the limit, for real. Like
hey, yo, Lyrical Pistol, aka the ex Mr. Pistol, get it, get yours. This is going in the truck on the ride home. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Y'all look out for the next Can I Get a 16 video. He will definitely be on there. Spitting them bars. We out, JPB. Deuces. Get your J's up. Real spit.
Real spit, yeah.
JPB.